Come along, drink it.
What is with the starring, man?
Is that... Of course.
I think I sorted it. Fucking piece of shit. Piece of shit. Headset. Alright, let's manipulate this dial. So apparently, you have to press the fish. And you have to press this moon. And then you have to press this. And then you have to press the moon again. And then it's the hands. You hear clattering and whirring as the dial recedes into the door. There's a low rumble as the doorway opens inward, revealing a dark, narrow tunnel beyond. Travel through it. The air beyond the passage is humid, reeking of stagnant water and something else, something old, which raises the hairs on the back of your neck. As you take your first step, an ear-splitting roar rises in volume and echoes down the passage, shaking loose the surrounding rock. Oh my god, it's a Balrog! It's a Balrog. You navigate the dark, narrow tunnel, pressing your shoulders together to fit the passage. Oh great! Decide what to do with these Grifflas. I don't even know how you say that name. As the massive upheaval of war settles, the air thickens with oppressive humidity. It takes a moment for your eyes to adjust before you can make sense of the shape that breached from the depths.
This would be a great fishing story.
Galloway's feckin' spear. That there be a right bonny beast and a half.
I'll say.
Holy gone, but it's beautiful. And I'll bet smart as a whip and just as mean.
Have you come to deliver me from this prison of my own making?
Nice voice acting. Have you come to deliver me from this prison of my own making? Let me get my bearings first. Who are you?
I am Skirillofus.
Skirillofus,
Guardian of the
okay.
Isles.
He slaps his tail against the
You
floor.
ever consider a nickname?
Skirillofus.
Just give it some thought, is all I'm saying.
What is this? One of Andra's whelps?
Oh shit.
Hello.
Hot steam jets from the dragon's nostrils. Say hello to Skirillofus. Don't eat her.
At least your pet does not tarnish the dignity of this prison.
Cool.
You can only be here for one reason. You serve the Huana.
I'm guessing you don't.
This prison is built on a foundation of their lies.
What are you talking about?
You stand in the sanctum of the Water Shapers, those who make parlor tricks of Ngati's art. An art in decline. The Huana Covenant has failed. With each grain of sand surrendered to outsiders, Ngati draws her favor away from her chosen people.
What covenant is that?
One struck in a different time, when the gods showered devotion on the Huana.
This is pretty cool. Just gonna say it.
The guild hides how their acolytes struggle. Their ancestral forms no longer respond as they once did. Soon, there will be no water shapers to remember them. When their mighty talent went into decline, I gave the Huana the strength to raise the very sea against our enemies. For my generosity, they bound me to this chamber by my soul.
This cannot be true, I say.
The half-breed's naivete is charming. I see why you suffer his company.
What?
And now the Deadfire dies in my absence. The luminous Adra shrieks in agony, calling out for a guardian.
You're the reason the water shapers are so powerful?
The Huana of ages past could have shaped the very Deadfire to their liking. Now their backs have turned against Ngati's covenant. Their art is an echo of its former glory.
Raising a shaken hand to his mouth, Takehu blinks up at the dragon.
Ngati, he speaks true.
Your disgrace, so pure and concentrated.
So the other water shapers knew nothing about this?
Clever Pariki twisted the forms of her art.
Who is
Rather than
Pariki?
give obeisance to Ngati,
An explorer and
they
founder of the
draw
Water Shapers
from
Guild.
the wards of this prison. None but the masters of the guild ever knew this.
Mother, Ngati never told me this, I say.
The goddess sent her insufferable tests. She never raised a fin to deliver me from this prison.
Your soul is stuck here, let me have a look.
You are a watcher. Of all the kith who could have entered this chamber, how intriguing.
Submerging in the dragon's soul feels at first disorienting, like pursuing the stacks of a vast library. The energy and vibrancy that should colour his soul is grey and worn. From the shadows, a dark, formless thing reaches out to you in desperation. The wards around the stone floor drag the essence down and disperse its energy elsewhere, to the water-shaper students of Nekataka. As it touches you, the weight of the prison is like an anchor. You withdraw from the sensation, feeling shaky and depleted. I've looked into your soul, it's true.
Believe what you will. My duty to the archipelago is all that matters. Freedom comes like the tide, and the Deadfire heeds my call. I sense a rod among your belongings.
True.
My gift to Pariki. My covenant with the Huana. Another broken promise. It made the enchantments of this prison and can destroy them. It can set me free.
We have a responsibility, I say.
Does that mean you want to do it,
But if he
Takehu?
speaks truth, the Huana are better served if he remains.
Your opinion is irrelevant, half-breed.
What happens to your captors if I do as you ask?
The Huana have chartered their doom. I will not mourn their passing. Neither will I speed it along while they stand against the foreign tide.
Okay. Unakaz would have me killed if I set you free. There has to be another way.
Is your loyalty to a queen of lies so steadfast? She may not know of me, but she is complicit in this crime all the same. You owe her nothing.
Letting you go deprives the water shapers of a useful asset.
The Huana will struggle. If they are worthy, they will endure. Those who are wise will remember their covenant with ancient Ngati.
I have questions about you first.
I will tolerate your curiosity.
What if we excise the imprisoned portion of your soul from the rest?
No, my soul is not for the taking. Not by you, or any of the outsider spirit thieves.
It can be done without harming you, I just need to inspect the wards. He lets out a distasteful hiss.
Very well. I give you one chance. Time has weakened the wards enough that I can leave this cell without you. There will be a debt of pain that I have no wish to incur. Betray me, and I will summon as many waves of Naga as it takes to shatter this prison.
Okay. A raised wardstone stands out from the watery floor of the dragon's prison. The runes engraved along its surface glow with pale light. Enchantments coursing through the stonework keep the dragon tethered to this spot and siphon energy from his soul. The spells of imprisonment look more recent. The siphoning enchantment merely sips at the dragon's essence and disperses it elsewhere. You think it could be used to store the essence enough to last decades or longer if used responsibly. You can tell nothing else about the enchantments. The ward flashes, causing the rod of the deep hunter to tremble in your pack, as if the two share some arcane affinity for each other. Try to siphon enough of the dragon's essence to empower the guild, then break the imprisoning ward. Is this the one I want to do? I have no idea. Enchantment slips through your fingers in spite of its advanced age and depleted state. Clearly someone built this prison to resist any potential meddling. Okay, use the Rod of the Deep Hunter to disable the enchantments. The runes crackle as their power dissipates. In seconds their light is extinguished, and the shapes of each arcane sigil lose definition until they fade into total obscurity.
I can feel the weight of this pit diminishing around me. Do not stop now.
Okay. We're freeing him. I'm just gonna say it right now.
Alright. Maybe just this once.
I make no promises to cooperate with your animancy games.
God, he's so cool. He's so cool. I don't know if this is the right decision, but it's my fucking decision.
Clever.
What's his name? Skiroloff? I don't know how you say it. I can't remember. Skiorlaphus. I don't know. Blinks down at you and rolls his shoulder as if for the first time.
The burden of this prison is lifted. I will return to the beloved Atra.
Will you consider showing mercy against those who wronged you?
Mercy. Only for those who showed mercy to me. The rest,
Yikes.
Should your hopes darken on the high seas, you will feel a welcome chill as my shadow passes over your deck. Depend on it.
Okay. Sciuriophilus beats his wings, lifting his massive form above the ground of his watery prison. He stretches open his jaws and roars, the ensuing blast blowing out the top of his prison, exposing it to the sky above. For the first time in untold years, natural light floods the interior of the chamber. He snaps his wings a second time, flying through the exit with wild abandon, tilting at reckless, unpracticed angles as he builds incredible speed. When he emerges, shrieks of horror and dismay grow in volume. Moments later, as he passes out of view, you hear an explosion of splintered wood, upheaved water, and incredible devastation on the southwestern corner of the island. I mean...
Of course, darling.
I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna go down. I have to speak to the Queen, apparently. Does Takeru really not want to talk to me about that? Ah, screw it. What's done is done.
Captain, a word.
Oh, here we go. What's on your mind?
When I joined the guild, I was a fish in a dream. Water Shapers were the keepers of our oldest covenant, protectors of history. Heroes, I say. Now I see the guild only for what it has become. Ikera, a perversion of the oldest Juana art.
Myru lied to you, to everyone. You owe the guild nothing.
Nothing? Would I still be Takehu without the gifts and encouragement this place lavished upon me? I do not want to tarry in this house of regret a moment longer. My thoughts will be clearer in time. You are kind to listen, I say.
I had other questions.
You have questions?
Okay. Cool. Let's go see what the Queen's got to say. Don't mind us, guys. We just released a sea dragon. It's all good.
Alright. Maybe
I don't
just
know what
this
that quest
once.
item could be for, but wonder if we can go and see the disturbance that he made. It was a northwestern, right? Or was it the southwestern? I can't remember. Is she here? Nope.
Do not leave me in suspense, I say. Have you found Matario Cozy?
No, we need to go there. Does this guy have any more bounties?
To feed the gods is
Nope.
sacred work. Barati gives thanks.
Not that way? Is it that way? Let me have a look. I think it's this way. Yeah, no, it's not this way. Where do I go? I'm lost. Oh, here we go, rooftop. I walked straight past it.
What madness has its clutches around Pariki's overlook? The mountain shakes, bellows of anguish echo over the wind. And a shadow rose from the streets to cover Queen's Birth on its way to the sea. Now the traders look to me for answers I do not have. Nothing but panic and contradiction make their way to my ears. Tell me what happened.
Naga invaded the guild to rescue an ancient sea dragon.
You do not jest.
About many things, Highness. Not this, I say.
For what did the guild endanger my city with this creature? I will hear Myru's report.
Skierophilus agreed to lend the water shapers his strength to protect the archipelago. Guildmaster Myru is dead. We'll say this first.
No! To lose a teacher of Myru's skill while Rawatai points their cannons at us? Tekehu, my sympathies. I know yours was a turbulent apprenticeship.
Makara, the guild, they fought bravely, Highness.
Send every bird from my master water shapers. Tell them to cleave the ocean in half if they must. They will come to Nekataka now. I once told Myru she was not allowed to retire while Rawatai's fleet darkened my ports. Nagati is not done testing me, I say.
Pariki captured the dragon long ago and built the guild around his prison.
Pariki was a whaler before she took up Nagati's art. I say her largest trophy was a secret, well kept. Kahanga legends tell us that our ancestors made compacts with the creatures of the Deadfire. Send for Ranga Hauhua of the Wapua tribe. If she could soften the hearts of my cats, I say dragons are not beyond her.
Ikera, but I cannot believe... Highness, would you trap another of Ngati's ancient pets?
No.
I would go any distance to protect my people. Can Nagati's chosen say the same? Speak on, Watcher. As surely as a tide swelling over the shore, I feel you are not finished.
The forms of water shaping are fabrications made to tap into the dragon's prison.
Then Pariki's students had an advantage in their lessons, I say, and Myru's after her, all at the cost of this beast's freedom. If water shaping is not as our ancestors taught it, we cannot reckon how much of the original form we have lost. What became of the dragon, Watcher, if the power of this beast strengthened our guild?
I set him free. Nothing in Ona causes outward bearing changes, but the silence of the rooftop garden feels especially oppressive. Then you notice the scratching sound of her nails in the armrest of her chair. Bro, I could just imagine it.
No, no, I say. Nagati close her teeth around your boat and Wodika scrawl your name in her log of disgrace.
It is a poor ruler who doesn't recognize what is under her feet, Onikaza.
How dare you! If my apprentices struggle to learn Nagati's art, then we have no hope of replenishing the ranks. And I do not have the luxury of patience. I cannot keep Rawatai in check if they do not recognize our strength. The guild can outlast this, but our enemies will test us beyond what we can endure.
You can't afford to lose friends, Onikaza.
You think I do not know this? An ally of the crown would do anything to preserve our way of life, to see that the Huana prosper, I say.
I didn't set out to damage the Huana cause, Highness.
Then you are nothing but a fish puppet Ngati sent to trick us with cheap lures of hope. Even in desperate times, this falls beneath the expectations of the Kahanga crown. You may see yourself out.
Would you simply hand an ally to your competitors, Onikaza?
Wait. Water Shapers have kept this city in the hands of the Kahanga. A queen cannot do this alone. You may work off your debt to the crown. I will swallow my pride if it keeps an ally under my roof.
Just kidding, I quit. I say nothing.
Akira, perhaps you are wise to hold your tongue. My water-shaping masters will arrive soon, and I say the guild will be stronger for their guidance. But a queen's work is not finished until she has endured all of Nagati's trials. I could send birds to every Ranga and rally them to our cause, but Neketaka needs more than strength. We need pure Huana fury. We need the Wahaki. My brother calls the Wahaki the last true Huana. He's severe on the Kahanga, but I do not call him wrong. The tribe hates all foreigners. Passing ships are attacked on sight, and explorers never make it back to the beach.
Finally, a challenge!
Akira, and they do not like easy prey. I have hesitated to let the trading companies see my teeth, but those days are behind us. Filling the seas with Wahaki war canoes will strike terror in the heart of even Rawatai's iron fleet.
I'll make contact with the Wahaki and hope for the best.
Sail